Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play. Well, it's 100% Grand Theft Auto Vice City. In the last part, I collected a lot of cars and won several street races, surprisingly easily. And in this part, we're gonna do the shortest of all of the properties, and then do one of the longer ones, and then do one of the longer side quests.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Put it out. There's a dude here.
Hey, suit dude, I guess you're the new owner.
Yeah.
Which one of the boats is the fastest?
It's already in the water, dude. I thought you might want to try her out. Dude, she's already running with a 300 horsepower engine.
And the fiberglass hull, she just shoots through the waves.
She can do like 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat, dude.
She can hold like 20 barrels of the best Jamaican smoke right in the hull.
So go ahead, dude. She's ready to fly.
Yo, suit dude. You got a light? Dude.
Alright, the Boatyard's purchased. This is actually, I believe, the cheapest property you can get, and also one of the shortest missions. And they're actually quite blunt right there about, like, about how this works, which is just use it for collecting drugs. Oh, fucking Jesus. Okay, so I might already have to redo this. So, a problem I encountered while, practicing this was I keep forgetting how badly how weird the controls are in this. Because it actually does, like, semi-accurately, it does semi-accurately portray how it would be to constantly be running into waves on the ocean. So it's like, it's essentially like your car is doing a lot of tiny hops. And that's a bit tricky to... How did I jump clean over the package? Oh my god. I think I might be out of time now. Crap. Okay, yeah. I've never seen that. Most of the time what happens is my boat, or most of the time what used to, like, cause me to lose that, or to lose the mission, was not jumping over the boat, or jumping over the package, but instead just, missing it. Or, like, oh my god. And that's the other thing you have to get used to, is, like, the boat turns much faster than you'd expect, but also much slower. Alright. Okay, so that's the hardest part. So the rest of this is just like, can I competently drive a boat? Which, if you saw my Lance Vance Dance episode, you know that's pretty... that's a pretty high challenge for me. Although, thankfully, there's no enemy boats to be messing me up. So, okay, good. I was really worried that I was going to be missing there. It always feels like the boat is either veering to the left or right, but I think that's just like the weird perception of driving a boat. Oh my god. I am so freaking far off. Yeah, I'm definitely screwed, because I have to go around this entire portion of the island. Shoot, so 2 big delays cost me. Oh my god, really? Yeah, I might as well just go back to the frickin' port. This mission is not that hard, it's just that it's very easy to mess up. You know, it's one of those. Thankfully, the harbor that we actually start the mission from is a good place to... Jesus Christ. It's a good thing they implemented that recovery system. But yeah, thankfully, the harbor that we started the mission is actually a very good place to just land. Okay, let's try this again. God damn it, same mistake! Because I was holding right that whole time, but it wasn't enough, because you have to be... because, like, the boat, for whatever reason, doesn't turn that quickly. Okay. I keep being, like... I keep underestimating how difficult this mission is, but I think it's because, like, I've seen the speedrun of this game, and, In the speedrun, they do this like it's nothing. But I think it's just because out of practice. Oh, that's what I was worried about before. Ah, crap. Oh, my goodness. But thankfully now I'm gonna hopefully... No! What the hell? That was weird. Did you see my landing? It just kind of landed, like, sideways. Did I land on a rock? Oh, my God. I kept wondering what causes that when I was younger, and I always thought it was just, like, my, like, landed weird. But now that I'm playing this, are you joking? Ah. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh my God, I'm screwed. So yeah, I'm not winning this now. What? Okay, so what I was hoping would happen is that if I like got technically out of the boat, out of the driver's seat I should say, that I would just fail the mission. But I guess it's not enough.
I heard she lost it in Dirk's Dawnmobile.
Alright. And I don't have a weapon to blow up my boat. Jesus. Crap. Alright, let's try again. Finally, now I got the first checkpoint like nothing. Alright. And... it's really frustrating for me right now because it always annoys me when it's like, oh yeah, that was easy in practice, and then like I try it again while recording and it's like everything falls apart. Oh my God. No, land, okay, good. Jesus, I was really worried about like being caught on the harbor and just being stuck there. What the hell? What was that? Oh no! Are you joking me? I can't even move the boat! Ah, jeez, come on. Of all the ways to fucking fail, is not good stuff. I have to go all the way to the boatyard via frickin' chopper or via this, because actually it might actually be faster than going via boat. Oh my God, are you joking? Ah, went all the way there to just drown right at the boat. I'm so disappointed in myself. This is the mission that is basically the easiest one of them all besides maybe pole position. And even then, I would argue you can do this in less time than pole position. Jesus Christ. And I've already failed it 3 times. And actually no, I failed it 4 times. I will count myself drowning as me failing it another time. Alright, thankfully that counted. I think it may be more skewed. I think these may be like individually skewed or something. Like if you're more north or whatever, like it's more ready to count it as I don't know. Oh my God, that could have been bad. Ah, shit. Because it's weird that like some of these are a lot more lenient than others. I'd imagine they'd be like calling from the same files, or maybe it's just the ocean fucking with the way the hitboxes are called up. Jesus Christ. This mission was supposed to be like a very just quick start to the episode because like most of the video is supposed to be Kaufman Cabs and then the cab mission. But now it's like, I might genuinely be like 1/3 Kaufman Cabs, 1/3 the taxis, well now 1/3 the Boatyard. Even though the Boatyard is one mission that's much shorter than the other, than the Kaufman Cab missions. And finally, we've done it. We've completed the Boatyard Assets 1 mission. Even though there are 2 boats, you only have to do it with 1. It's just a matter of speed versus control, which is weird because this boat that I'm currently in actually controls better than the other one. Alright. So, yeah. That was weird. I'm gonna go to a safe house so that I can collect weapons, and then I'm gonna go over to Kaufman Cabs in west side of Vice City. Alright, so in my helicopter hideout, make sure to collect some spare ammo. Unfortunately, I don't have a what I'd really like, which is a submachine gun, but nearby there's an ammunition that I can just purchase stuff from. Alright, I think it's actually the first time I've ever purchased something from ammunition. But, yeah, just buy the MP. That's interesting. It's called the MP5 in the PlayStation version. And... yeah, so that's one bit of censorship, probably to avoid paying gun retailers. Alright, and... right here... Kaufman Cabs. Let's purchase it and meet up with probably the nicest person we've actually met so far in the asset collecting business.
Guess you're the new owner. What are you, mob, cartel? You don't look Mexican. Anywho, I guess you better get on with the things are gonna change around here crap. Maybe threaten one of the drivers. Go steady on Ted over there. He's just had his hernia fixed.
Well, yeah, things are gonna change around here, lady.
Oh, crap, Sonny. Might as well leave this to me. I've been doing this for years.
Now, here's this. We are now under new management, and things are gonna change around here again. Our new management,
Which gang are you?
Well, I'm not part of any gang, actually.
What's your goddamn name, kid?
Versetti. Tommy Versetti.
our new management, the Vancetti gang, is gonna make sure we get no trouble. Capiche? Out.
Did you like the capiche? I like the capiche. So this is how it's worked in the past. We run the firm as usual. If we get any trouble from rival firms, you beat the crap out of them. Then they beat the crap out of us. Then you beat the crap out of them, etc., etc. You got it?
Yeah, I guess.
Just grab a taxi from the garage if you feel like jumping in.
So yeah, I think I said that it's like her and Avery are the only people who like Tommy really seems to get along with. So anyway, let's start on our missions. First have to just get in this cab. Don't be bothered by the gunshots.
A high-class fare needs picking up from Starfish Island. Any takers?
Tommy here, I'll take it.
So yeah, simple enough. Just go to Starfish Island and pick up our client. So, you might think it's like, oh, are all these just escort missions? They're kind of pseudo-escort missions in that you do have to eventually get this guy's fare, but it's more about intimidating him out of another cab's car, as you'll soon see.
This is my fare. Back off, asshole.
Surely he could have picked whichever fare he wanted. Anyway, so yeah, we have to get this guy out of the car, but obviously without killing him. And the only way to do that is to intimidate the driver until, or damage the car until he gets out.
Okay, just please, don't hurt me.
Hey. Quit running over my client. Nice. Okay, so now we're the ones on the defensive side. The guy's gonna be chasing after us, trying not to get the guy out, just to kill him. Or, just to kill us. At this point, he must see, like, the client as, like, a betrayer of some kind. Anyway, so yeah, now we just have to drive safely. And for some reason, my soundtrack is glitching out. Yeah, it was definitely my soundtrack and not my sound. Let's see if it actually persists. Must have been like a skipping issue. Oh no, it's probably the sound trying to be fucking ultra fucking artsy and shit.
But what if every thought that passed through the shadowy caverns of your mind had the power and dreadful immediate?
Okay, that mission's easy enough. So that one was basically just like a, you act as a cop, or sorry, a cab driver, but who can take things much further than the other ones can. So anyway, back to Kaufman Cabs. Okay, and now let's take on a mission to the second one. Hopefully our wanted level won't matter.
Blowing off cars, we're losing fares all over town. What's with you guys?
BC cabs keep beating us to it. They just got too many cars. We can't compete.
Mr. Bassetti, if you're out there listening, you want to put the BC cabs out of action before we go bust.
Alright, so yeah, it really won't matter this time because this mission is just blow up cabs. And that's it. 3 specific cabs, so maybe they've been tagged to be like the most efficient guys they have there. So yeah, it's essentially we're just bullying other cab drivers. Shoot. Oh hey, this guy's turning into us. Okay. Easy enough. Oh shoot. Oh wow, he's really close. Okay. Now, our wanted level should clear up as soon as we finish the mission, as they usually does. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there we go! Okay, so that's 2 out of 3. So, let's just try and find them. Hopefully he won't be at the airport, as he often is. Ooh, nice. And we got him on a good cycle. He actually went to the Boatyard, which is probably the safest place to get him in. Because now you don't have to worry about him like running into ridiculous traffic or whatever. Oh, shoot. I wanted to slow down and then get out of my cab. Hey! You asshole! You blocked my shot! You deserve to die. You could have just let me have a clear shot. But no, you had to think there's like, hey, stop what you're doing. Why? Well, why did you think that was a good idea? Alright, and so now we've basically become the helicopter's still there, just noticed. But we've basically become our company's most dangerous cab driver. I don't see that backfiring in any way.
Car 13, we got a missed car test asked for you especially.
Okay, I got it. Car 13, out.
Alright. So now we gotta go pick a Mercedes, or at least a Miss Cortez. Could be anyone, really. And just might know us by reputation. And for whatever reason, she is at the Boatyard. This seems safe.
No sign of Mercedes.
Alright, and so looks like we gotta stay alive from this cab assault until the timer runs out. Thankfully it's only a minute, but death via runned over quite a way to go. Thankfully, I clipped into the top of this, and now I can just blow up everything. Alright, and for whatever reason, there's always one cab that's right there.
It's time for Kaufman Cab's guardian angel to eat some fender.
The word guardian angel has been fucking thrown around way more than I expected. It's like, I don't know, maybe that's just how people see Tommy, if they don't see him as a criminal. Why is a cop car here? How did a cop car even get in here? Okay. I want to headshot the driver so I can steal the zebra taxi. He's dead! I got him! Taxi firm asset completed. Now, that might sound weird that I went to such efforts to just kill the driver and not blow up his car when I have a rocket launcher. I don't know if this is always true, but from what I understand, this cab, that if you get it specifically for this mission, it's like, it can't actually blow up. Like, it'll get battle damage, but it won't blow up. And because of that, perfect time to start the taxi driver missions. Now, I am probably going to skip through this a lot, because while this is hardly a difficult mission, it is very, very slow. Because all you do is just drive people up and down Vice City. Now, I don't know if it was specifically programmed that it always had to be from a northern part of Vice City to a southern one, but it freaking feels like it. So, yeah. Is this gonna be one long part? Because in order to finish this, you have to get 100 taxi fares. Now, at one point I did think about doing these non-consecutively, because you can do these non-consecutively, it just has to be a total. But I felt that the least amount of waste would be just doing this all at once. Just like, fuck it. Just put it all in one video. So yeah, you get a speed bonus for money if you need it, but I don't need it. I think this mission would be a lot better if had I been playing with, like, if I left all the lasting or all the side quests of 100% to last. That's the only time I've ever seen, because then I would have had a reason to need money to buy more assets. But then again, I probably would have also been scouring all over the damn, all over my businesses, making sure they collect the most amount of money. I've not even visited the movie studio, even though they're generating money for me every frickin' day. While I play out the taxi missions, I thought I'd give my input on what is often considered one of the best soundtracks in history. Now, I have in the past done a top music tracks in all the Grand Theft Auto series. However, I'm not really sure if I want to retread that and just refocus the list, especially as a few decisions I ultimately regretted. So now, I'm instead going to give you my best songs for each radio station. What I want to focus here on is the best of each style available in Vice City. First up is the best song in Wildstyle. And this is kind of a slam dunk for me, because legitimately, this might actually be my favorite song of all time, and that is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five's The Message. It's one of the best songs I've ever heard at being both really funky, really harsh, really intense, but also still being kind of fun. Like, it's really strange with how grim and dark a lot of the lyrics are, how much you just get into it. It's weird how it's simultaneously really catchy, but also very, very grim in its presentation of the people from the hood that they're talking about in this. It's just a song that I feel is something that you can go back to again and again and again and appreciate something new about it every time. Special mention to the runner-up, which is actually maybe a more significant song, but it's not my personal favorite because I feel it kind of drags on too long, and that being Curtis Blow's The Breaks, another song which is really catchy, but I feel like it doesn't have as much layers, and there's a lot of points at which you can tell Curtis Blow was just getting a break so that he could stop talking for a bit. Next up, Flash FM. Oh man, I'll actually mention the runner-up first, because this one is one I think people will expect to be a slam dunk, because my runner-up is Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. I think it may be more that I've heard that song so many times and loved it just like everyone else, that to me the other song that stands out to me here kind of overcomes it only just by the fact that it feels less tired, and that song, which is my number one of Flash FM, being Laura Branigan's Self-Control. I think I've just sort of gotten an extra appreciation for Laura Branigan's work after hearing Gloria. But that being said, Self-Control has always been a favorite of mine every time I hear it. It's just one of the most absorbing party songs I've ever heard. It's something that just feels like you're just in the mood, in the right state of mind where you just need to dance and party. It really is like she says, it's like you lose your self-control, and this is a song that just brings that out. It's something that I think pop music like should have, that kind of happy, sort of intense, just get up and dance sort of vibe. Next up is Fever 105. Now this one will be a bit different. This will be true for two songs later on. But this song particularly is one of the best at encapsulating Vice City itself, in addition to being just a great song. And that song being the Pointer Sisters' Automatic. Everything I said about Self-Control, where it's just, you get into it. You get into this song, and it's just so easy to just sing along, dance along, just do anything. You just have to move with it. It is, well, like Self-Control, automatic. In fact, the songs are really similar now that I've put them next to each other on my text box. Now, if I was to give a runner-up, it would be Evelyn King's Shame, which I will admit fully that Shame actually has more layers and a better rhythm to it. It's just that it doesn't grip me like Automatic does. And another honorable mention being Fat Larry Band's Act Like You Know, which over the course of recording so many of these videos has become a personal favorite of mine, of just how easy it is to get into. This might be the station that I have grown to appreciate the most in replaying Vice City once more. Now next up is V-Rock. V-Rock, I'll tell you right now, has like the most amount of middle hits to me, in that there is a lot of songs I really like, but not one that I really love. So that this time it really did come down to personal preference, and to me the song that ultimately was my number one was Raining Blood, a song that I've actually loved even before Vice City. It was actually one of the first metal songs I really did get into, and if you want intense, and if you just want to rock out, yeah, this is the frickin' song for it. Now my runner-up is Madhouse by Anthrax, along with Turn Up the Radio, because those two songs, like Automatic, are just perfect for this game. They have that perfect kind of along with anything else you could do mentality with this game. If there are any two songs on this station that really do work with just being in the hectic environment of being chased down by cops, it is Madhouse and Turn Up the Radio. But in addition to that, I also want to mention the other songs I really love, being P-Cells, 2 Minutes to Midnight, and Come On Feel the Noise. Yeah, as I said, there are a lot of songs here I really like, just not enough for me to put it over the others. Now, here's probably where I'm going to be a bit obvious. Radio Espantoso. This has probably been the one station that I've not appreciated that much, because I think it more might just be me not being big fan of Caribbean Spanish music, or Caribbean Latino music. Spanish music is technically different. So I'm just kind of going with the obvious one of La vida es una lenteja by N.S.P. It is pretty much the song you will hear the most frequently, as it's always playing in the hotel that you initially save at. But yeah, it's just really easy and catchy to get into. Honorable mention to Tres Apenas Como Eso for their song Yo Te Miré, which is probably the most soulful song on the entire radio station. But as soulful as it is, I just kind of prefer the catchiness of my number one. On to my personal favorite radio station, Emotion 98.3. This has a lot of great songs, but my number one is Africa by Toto. With Emotion, I've always felt like that's what it had. Emotion. It had that kind of vibrant passion and energy that I just loved. There is just something so weirdly magical about this song. It feels almost like a love song made for a Disney movie, if that makes any sense, but nowhere near as cheesy and restrained. It actually feels like something that if you wanted to make a world bow down to your love for someone else, it almost feels like this is a song for it to happen. It's something that's just wonderful and has always grabbed me and made me want to keep listening to it. I'll openly admit, though, that my runner-up is a more passionate song. It's just that I think I kind of prefer the sound of Africa to Luther Vandross's Never Too Much. But I will say that Luther Vandross's Never Too Much might be the most passionate song I have ever heard. If there is any song that has made me convinced that this man loves whoever he's talking about, it's this one. Honorable mention, however, also goes to Cutting Cruz Died in Your Arms Tonight, and another special mention, Fernando Martinez as the DJ. He is the best DJ on the radio, bar none. And finally, we come to the only tie I allowed on my little list here, and that is Wave 103 with two songs, Animotion's Obsession and The Human League's Keep Feeling Fascination. The thing about both of these songs is they are perfect for Vice City. If you just told me what's the best song to drive around, if you told me what's the best song to have at any point in the game, it is these two. If you wanted to give a song to the soul of this game, both of these are just perfect. It is the best mood setter, vibe setter, whatever you want. It is perfect for this game. And what really works for both of these is that, in addition, they're both just really damn good songs. They're both just really easy to get into, and both just energetic and warm they feel. Honorable mention, however, will go to the song which I think is probably a better song, but may not necessarily fit on this list, and that being Spandau Ballet's Gold. So, those are my picks for the best songs in Vice City. I genuinely would like to know what your guys' favorite songs are. Everyone has their own little favorites in Vice City. And I didn't even mention some of the talk radio stations, which are really funny as well. But yeah, the radio stations in Vice City, there is some gold here. While I think GTA 3's soundtrack is a bit underrated, and I think GTA San Andreas' radio stations overall made the world feel even more alive than Vice City's, I feel that this is just the best kind of complement to both the game, the story, and the mood of a city I've ever seen. If Vice City's world is its main character, the radio stations are the best dialogue the city has. Okay, now that we're on the last passenger, or I guess fare, I can tell you that this took friggin' forever. And also, in case you're wondering how I suddenly got to the other side of Vice City, I had so much time that at one point I decided to cross the bridge just to put some more variety into what I was doing. That being said, like, this side of Vice City is not that much faster than the other one. It's just that, if you ever have somebody who goes to Escobar, like it'll take forever, and there's nothing like that on this side. But on the other token, it's a lot more difficult to navigate this portion of Vice City because there isn't just one long straightaway like there is in the other side. So, after what I believe is about 1.5 hours, we finished all of the taxis. 100 in a row. That'll be it, and we earned $100,000. And what's our reward? We get a very springy car. Wait, am I seriously gonna... That's easy money right there, holy crap. Oh shit. But yeah, just... I did not realize that they gave you a unique jump every time you did that. See, just drive down the street and do this. You get like $200 in an instant. So anyway, hopefully that'll be the last damn car-related mission for a while. But then again, I don't have the organization notes directly in front of me. So, join me next time when... So join me next time on Let's Play Vice City. So join me next time on Let's 100% Vice City. And we can keep going and we can continue to finish up the asset missions. See you guys then.